If the performance and result against Saudi Arabia is a rehearsal of what is to come in the game against Mozambique, in the World Cup qualifiers, and even AFCON in a couple of months' time, then we have a lot to ponder about for the Super Eagles, most definitely. Right here is our video, and it's a preview of the game against Mozambique. My name is Ayomide Shotubo, and this is the Nutmeg on Guardian TV. And it's my pleasure to have with me here Olaniyi Adeoluwa, my longtime friend. We finally made it to a show together.
It's been a while. It's been a long time coming, AY, and I'm so glad to be here. And let's talk football.
Yes, and where better to start than the game against Saudi Arabia. You saw that performance, and maybe you were impressed or not. I do not know, but there are definitely talking points. Most importantly, the goalkeeping situation.
To be sincere with you, Ayomide, the goalkeeper situation was one that gave me headache, because eventually this is a friendly. All of us, we know what Francis Uzoho can do. All of us know. Like, what happened against Saudi Arabia was a reminder of what he's capable of. We know. It was a friendly game. We didn't want him. We didn't need him there. We needed someone else. We needed an Adeoluwa there. Someone who hasn't been given enough minutes in the colours of the Super Eagles, someone who has not really proven himself.
Let me ask you though, what do you think is a long-lasting solution? Because obviously we've tried different, most importantly, we've tried players from abroad when it comes to this goalkeeping situation. Do you think we should, you are talking about Adeoluwa for instance, and at least there will be up to 20 goalkeepers, 2 from each team in the Nigeria Premier Football League that you can count on. So what do you think is the way to go as a lasting solution to the goalkeeping problem? Because since Enyama, we've not had any safe sense of security there.
I hate to break it to people listening, those who are strongly on the side of bringing in local players from the NPFL. See, we all know one ourselves. The Nigerian Professional Football League can't produce a goalkeeper of the caliber.
Oh, you think so?
Yes, I know so.
But Enyama came from?
Enyama is when the league was competitive enough. Let us be sincere ourselves. When last did we get to the later stage of major competitions in CAF?
Okay.
It was. It probably came from when the league was a major pace setter in African football, where we were playing the best football that Africa had to offer. Not now where we are playing catch up to the likes of Tanzania and co. And that's where the big problem is, because if we the international exports that we have can't deliver, how are we going to bank on the local exports to deliver?
Okay, that's up in the air for debate. Let's move on. We know the opponents that would face in the African Cup of Nations in Ivory Coast next year. Ivory Coast, by the way, are hosts. We are tied with them in Group A alongside the Guineas, Guinea-Bissau and Equatorial Guinea. And what do you make of as an early prediction for that group?
Early prediction, we are getting out of that group. Like, okay. I don't know, Osepese, with all the amount that you have made, I'm begging you have to leave that group. But the bigger picture is, when we leave the group, what's there for us? We have battle-ready teams like Senegal, Egypt waiting for us, Algeria right there, Morocco right there. These are the teams that we should be seeing ourselves up against. Ivory Coast is going to give us a very big test. They have players that can worry us, the likes of Nicolas Jackson, the likes of...
Sadio Mane?
Yeah. Sadio Mane also for Senegal.
I mean, these guys are the poster boys of African football at the moment.
You are coming up against players that have proven themselves big time on the stage. Nigeria's, since we won the competition in 2013, it's been a very, very rough patch for us. We've not been able to perform at the big stage. We need to prove ourselves. Getting out of the group stage should not be a problem.
Anyway, let's move away from that. The most important aspect of this episode is the preview against Mozambique. And of course, they have to prove themselves today, getting a win. It's just a friendly, yes. But, I mean, after that, we've seen a lot, we've learned a lot. What do you think they should be doing better going into this game?
One thing is sure, Mozambique are no pushover. People don't, you might not know, but I must tell you that Mozambique are a very strong team that have also secured qualification to the AFCON.
Yeah.
And they didn't do it in a worrisome format. They did it in a very easy way. They made life easy for themselves. They are a very physical team. They play as a team. They are very compact defensively. If you are looking for a physical African team, Mozambique is as physical as can get. And our players will definitely, so especially those body, they are going to suffer. But I believe the quality of the team should come through. Yes, Victor Osimhen, unfortunately, won't feature in this one. But we are covered.
Yeah.
Victor Boniface is...
Yeah, it's looking like it. I mean,
Victor,
lovely goal, a striker's goal, center forward
Victors
kind
are
of thing.
victorious, man. The Victors I like the fact that we have a lot of options. I also like the fact that Jose Peseiro is trying to play attacking football.
But we've not won a friendly under Jose Peseiro. Our place in the FIFA rankings is also a concern. Maybe not the highest in terms of priorities right now, but also we've not won a friendly since 2019, Ade. This is a must-win, isn't it?
First off, it's something that we can win. And what's painful is the fact that we have to go back to 2019, where we won against Egypt 1-0. To record, that was the last time we recorded a friendly win. Jose Peseiro should take this result seriously. Yes, you have been winning competitive games, but the friendly games should also give us an insight into what to expect. Against Saudi Arabia, the insights were not good. You considered by a goalkeeper, Aola.
Two set-piece situations.
Two set-piece situation. The timing of the set-piece, yeah, you came back. Then in the 90th minute of additional time, the last minute, a foul, an unreasonable foul by Aribo.
Yeah. Just on the edge of the box.
For that.
I mean, it makes it easy for the opposition to choose where he wants to do and do the damage.
There's one thing to play friendly and lose the friendly. There's another thing. The friendly should give an insight into what to expect from the team. So you are telling me, if I'm to take a takeaway from the Saudi Arabian game, I would say that when the game gets very serious or when the going gets tough, I can't bank on the players to keep going because eventually they are proving to crack. I will take you to 2019 against Algeria.
In the AFCON, yeah.
A Mahrez free kick.
That was Daniel Akpeyi in goal.
It was Akpeyi. But it also just shows a pattern there.
Yeah.
That the team can crumble when under pressure. It's really painful. And I think that the game against Mozambique, we need to win, and we need to win well.
Something I thought about in the game against Saudi Arabia is normally there will be different phases of play. You'll have your own spell in the game. You'll have to bury your own chances. Mozambique definitely will have their own spell in the game as well. And the defense, doesn't the defense kind of worries you? We've talked so much about the goalkeeper, especially at this level. You consider that most of them don't have that experience.
Talking about the defense, I feel for me, we are still covered to some extent in defense. We have the likes of Omeru to call for big games. Semi Ajayi also trying to...
Calvin Bassey.
Calvin Bassey for me, I'm not a big fan. He's always shaky.
Yeah.
He's suspect. Calvin Bassey for me.
Always like a bomb ready to explode.
We have, exactly, a Maguire.
And to be fair to him, no, of course, I'm not going to join you in that. I'm not going to be part of that. I never said he's a Maguire.
I did not say he's a full-fledged Maguire. I said he's a Maguire.
Own up to your words.
Then we have someone that I really like from the ranks, Osai Samuel.
Yeah, I mean, yes, the two fullbacks we have to mention.
Bruno Onyemachi.
Onyemachi, lovely.
I'm really proud that he has been given the opportunity to the national team. That one settled. You see the goalkeeping situation.
Let's go back to that.
No, I want to go back to it. See, we have three options. And do you know how bad it is? We have a goalkeeper that, as our last year, was second choice to a team in Cyprus.
Yeah.
We have another goalkeeper, Maduka Okoye, that has not played for club and country for over a year. Then we have someone that plays in Israel that has not been tested. These friendly matches should be the opportunity for us to see what he's capable of.
Yeah.
One thing I know about Adeoluwa is Adeoluwa can use his feet. He's an onana. He can play with.
You're just mentioning some names.
Can he keep the ball out of the net? Can he perform the major function of a goalkeeper? I might have been facing a lot of shots in Asia, but we've not seen him in the colours of the national team. This is a chance to see him in the colours of the national team. Ozo is okay, our number one, but he is too comfortable.
Well, we have to bring things to a close somewhere around here. Thank you very much, and we do hope and wish that they win against Mozambique. This is also wishing them the very best of good luck. But anyways, thank you very much for watching another episode right here on the Nutmeg. You can follow our content on Guardian Nigeria by subscribing to this channel, and also you can tap the notification bells to always get notified of our new videos. Thank you very much again. Thank you, Ade. I would love to do this again with you many of the times.
That's not a problem. Thank you very much, sir.
I'll see you next episode.